I call this meeting of the Paducah Planning and Zoning Commission to order and ask that you would stand with us as we say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Mr. Key, would you like to swear in a member, please?
I would like to. Mr. Benberry, would you stand and raise your right hand?
Speak loudly.
Okay, and repeat after me. I, Joe Benberry,
I, Joe Benberry,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and be faithful and true to the Commonwealth of Kentucky,
and be faithful and true of the Commonwealth of Kentucky,
so long as I continue as citizen thereof,
so long as I continue a citizen thereof,
and that I will faithfully execute,
and I will faithfully execute,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
the office of Commissioner of Planning Commission,
the office of Planning Commission,
according to law.
according to law.
And I do further swear
And I do further swear
that since the adoption of the present Constitution,
that since the adoption of the present Constitution,
I being a citizen of this state,
I being a citizen of this state,
have not fought a deadly duel or a duel with deadly weapons
have not fought a deadly duel or duel with deadly weapons
within this state nor out of it,
within this state nor out of it.
nor have I sent or accepted a challenge
Nor have I sent or accepted a challenge
to fight a duel with deadly weapons,
to fight a duel with deadly weapons,
nor have I acted as second
nor have I acted as second
in carrying a challenge,
in carrying a challenge,
nor aided or assisted
nor aided or assisted
any person thus offended, so help me God.
nor a person that's offended. So help me God.
That's right. Okay, let me get you to sign this. Now, you're a member of the Planning Commission again.
Welcome again.
Welcome back.
Sign your name right there.
No duels.
No duels.
Mr. Summer, would you call the roll, please?
Thank you.
Mr. Benberry?
Aye.
Mr. Bradford?
Here.
Mr. Morrison? Ms. Shrampe?
Here.
Mr. Shadle?
Here.
Mr. Wade?
Here.
Chair Cressy?
Here. Mr. Key, again, I'm going to turn the meeting over to you for the election of officers.
Okay. I will take nominations for the office of Chairman of the Planning Commission.
I'd like to nominate Kathy Cresilius.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and seconded that Kathy Cresilius be nominated. Do I hear any further nominations? Do I hear any motions that the nominations cease and Kathy Cresilius be elected by acclamation?
I move that nominations be closed and the chairwoman be elected by acclamation.
Is there a second? Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
You got it. Welcome, Kathy. Now
Thank you.
we need a vice chair.
I would open the nominations now for Vice Chairman of the Planning and Zoning Commission.
I nominate Ms. Shrampe.
Second.
I move that nominations be closed and that Ms. Shrampe be elected by acclamation. Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. Thank you.
Thank you.
Who had that second on that last motion?
Mr. Bradford?
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Shrampe, would you read the minutes motion, please?
I move that the reading of the minutes for December 18, 2017 be waived and that the minutes of said meeting as prepared by the secretary be approved as written.
Second.
Second by Shadle. Are there any corrections, changes? Call the roll, please.
Ms. Shrampe?
Aye.
Mr. Shadle?
Aye.
Mr. Wade?
Aye.
Mr. Benberry?
Aye.
Mr. Bradford?
Aye.
Chair Casillas?
Aye. Moving on to our first item of business, Mr. Benberry, I believe you have the amendment to a development plan public hearing for Falconite Development.
Yes, ma'am. I move that a resolution entitled, "A Resolution Constituting the Final Report of the Paducah Planning Commission on the Proposed Amendment to a Development Plan Located at 3201 Olivet Church Road" be adopted.
Second.
Second by Shadle.
This is for a new sign for that same shopping center we've seen several times. It is 1 square foot larger than 20% of the facade, but it is keeping in character with the other signs next to it, being the Republic Finance sign is 43.06 square feet, Elegant Nail and Spa sign is 57.37 square feet, and this sign is proposed to be 49 square feet. And representatives from Bluegrass Sign Group are here to answer any questions you may have.
And this is a public hearing, so if there's anyone else who would like to speak, anyone, including the sign company, we'd love to hear from you. Are there any questions? Comments? Call the roll, please.
Mr. Benberry?
Aye.
Mr. Bradford?
Aye.
Ms. Shramky?
Aye.
Mr. Shadle?
Aye.
Mr. Wade?
Aye.
Chair Casillas?
Aye. Mr. Wade, you have the AM/FM LLC waiver of parking requirement.
I move that this commission receive and file the application of AM/FM LLC for approval to waive 2 parking spaces at 455 South 31st Street pursuant to Section 126-71B2 of the Paducah zoning ordinance. I further move that this commission find the waiver of 2 parking stalls shall have no negative impact on the property, and based on the information submitted by Sitework Survey and Design LLC, the proposed specialty apparel store will generate less traffic than other types of retail stores, and a total of 14 parking spaces shall be provided on site, and the Planning Commission has approval to waive the parking requirements at 455 South 31st Street. I further move the application be approved.
Second.
Second by Benberry.
We already have a uniform headquarters store here in Paducah. They're on Lone Oak Road. This is actually tied in with Alberta Davis's rezoning that you all are familiar with. She's beginning to move her tenants to different locations. This is where the old CrossFit was. They're behind Paducah Middle School. So they're moving in there and doing about an 1,800 square foot expansion. Being a specialty apparel store, it's not going to generate as much traffic as a Walmart, Target, something like that. And Louisville does have a smaller traffic count than we do for 1 per 400 square feet. And Mr. Turner's here to answer any additional questions y'all may have.
Just to ask a question, how much of the property will wind up being, let's say, a showroom, and how much of it will be like warehousing?
Let's see. I don't have the floor plan on me, but I think looks about like 4,400 is retail and about 1,400 to 1,500 square feet is storage or receiving.
And this is an existing business that is relocating? Is that
Correct.
Correct? And
Correct.
currently, what are their dimensions of where they are? I mean, is that in?
I don't know what
compliance with the
the building they were in, I don't know the size of that.
I meant, was the parking restrictions in the previous building, was it all in line? Was it as we
I'm not sure about where they're at now.
Okay.
Their office is located next to Davis Drug, and I think they use Davis Drug parking lot.
They do.
Maybe it's part of the spillover.
That's what I was wondering. I knew it was there, and it didn't appear to me that there was a lot of parking right there.
I know we'll be doubling about the amount of parking that was there before at
So
this
this
site
actually will be more parking
than what was there before.
that they will control than they had before.
Right. It
That's
used
what
to
I-
be, before CrossFit, it was a party store, like a party supply store.
Are there any more questions or comments? Call the roll, please.
Mr. Wade?
Aye.
Mr. Benberry?
Aye.
Mr. Bradford?
Aye.
Mr. Anke?
Aye.
Mr. Shadle?
Aye.
Chair Casilius?
Aye. If there is no further business to come before the commission tonight, we stand adjourned.